How you handle mistakes can tell a lot about you as a leader and how your team reacts. And even if you don't have a team yet, this one tip will help you grow by unbelievable levels. And I'll give you a little hint on what it's about. When you finish a really large project and look at the results, how do you react? Is it like this? Let's see here. I finished 99 things for this big old project. Let's look at the results. Let's see. Okay, so I saved the company $100,000. Meh. My manager said he was super impressed with me. The team is excited and happy about the results. Okay. The client said they're going to do more business with us next year. Okay. Wait, we delivered the project 1 hour late? No! That's it. If you did 99 things awesome and freak out over the one thing wrong, let's change that way of thinking right now. Because if you don't, you and your team and your results will suffer greatly. Before we get started, if you want more success tips like this in your life, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon below so you never miss an episode. Welcome to Adventures in Leadership on Kristie TV. This is where high achievers go for the tools, confidence, and motivation to become a successful leader. Let's do this. There's an entire process that leaders can do to properly evaluate results after a project is finished. But today, we're just going to talk about your mindset around handling a failure. And this can be for anything. It can be for a big project, an event, a family vacation, basically anything in life. When you look back at what happened, do you look at the 99 things that went right? Or do you focus only on that one thing that went wrong? Do you ignore all those right things and only concentrate on that one wrong thing? I'll admit, I've done it too. Then what happens? What happens when you only concentrate on just those little negative things that happen? Does it ruin your day? Are you crushed by it? Do you feel like you failed? Do you get stressed out? Why is that? Well, it could be a few things. Either we thought that we had to do everything perfect without fail, which is impossible, by the way, or we had unrealistic expectations of what was going to happen, or maybe we weren't expressing enough gratitude for the positive things that happen. Now, it could be some of those things, it could be all of them, but whatever it is, you can change that mindset today. Right now. If you want to feel good, next time a couple mistakes happen, just stop. And then write down all the things that went right on a piece of paper, on that one side of that paper, just scribble them all down. Even the small things like we had electricity, the lights were on, all the speakers showed up, we got there safely, people were smiling, oh, I met somebody new. Write them all down on that one side of the paper and concentrate only on that side. Then let your mind shift perspective into a more positive area. Be thankful for all those great things. Give yourself the kudos. Doing this will not only help you become a more positive leader, but a more positive person in general. I'm not saying ignore what went wrong. You can look at those things, write those things down, write your action steps, and then just make those changes happen. I'm saying that when you concentrate more on your wins and you learn from those as well, then the losses won't make you feel like tipping over a table and getting so upset next time. And as a leader, how productive do you think your team will be if you harp constantly on that one thing out of 100 that went wrong? How will you stand out as a positive leader if you're constantly known as the person who freaks out over one little thing when so many other things went right? Flip the script a little bit. Put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel if you busted your butt for a project and you did 99 tasks and they all went right, but your manager picked out the one thing that didn't go right and constantly threw that in your face? You wouldn't like that, would you? No, of course not. So think about that. Don't do it to yourself and don't do it to your team. Now, what about you? Are you part of that one thing wrong crowd? That's okay. In fact, you know what? You can admit it in the comments below, because I'm admitting it. I used to be that way too. But it's time for action. In fact, this whole episode has been one really big action item. So do we really need to define it? Your mission is to use this mindset of not being the one thing wrong crowd and putting more positive things in place so you remember the positive things that went right and concentrate on that. This will lower the pressure that you put on yourself, pressure that you might put on your team. You'll learn more, your team will grow, and you're going to pave the way to confidently achieve a lot more next time. Do you have a favorite tip to get through mistakes? If you do, let us know in the comments below. And if this video gave you a spot of motivation, give it a thumbs up. And if you loved what you saw today and you want more, you got it. Just hit the subscribe button and the bell icon below so you'll never miss an episode. And if you know someone who would love to hear these leadership tips, success strategies, and motivational stories, well, hit that share button below and share it with them. They may just thank you for it. Thanks for hanging out with me on Kristie TV, and keep focusing on those 99 positive things. Do you want to be a confident, next-level leader, but your job doesn't offer any solid training? Are you unsure of how or where to start? Then let's talk. Schedule a free leadership strategy session with me. If you're a driven professional and you're serious about taking your success to the next level, just click the link in the description below. We'll talk about your challenges and next steps you can take to be the leader you're meant to be. Let's move you forward now.